Hey there, Midnight Lyft here. One of the things I always ask myself every day or every week is how much can I make driving for Uber or Lyft? And I do that because I have to cover certain overheads of running my business. I treat it like a business. I know my break even. Every month I have at least $1,000 in overhead I have to cover. If I make $40 an hour, I have to drive 25 hours to cover it. If I make $25 an hour, I have to drive 40 hours to cover that overhead. So how much can I make driving for Uber or Lyft? Well, it depends. Like I said, how many hours I have to work, what hours a day I need to work, what areas you work. So you might have to grind out the hours. Sometimes mornings are better than nights. Sometimes nights are better than the morning. Certain areas are better paying than others. Or you might get lucky. Who knows? So like fishing. You kind of fish your favorite fishing holes. I like to go to areas where all the cabs congregate at the airports and financial districts, around the hotels. And I'm almost guaranteed that I will have customers. So over the past 4 weeks, this is what I made: $7,149, not including the Thanksgiving week, which is a short week. I didn't work too much, but I only made about $700 in that week, Thanksgiving weekend. November 23rd, beginning November 23rd, $1,500 on Lyft. On December 7th, beginning December 7th, $1,500 working for Uber. I did 50 hours here with Lyft. I did about 54 hours here with Uber. December 14th, $2,100. That was with Uber. That's about 69 hours. And on December 21, $1,800 with Uber. That's about 64 hours. I'm going to show you the breakdown. This is a Lyft summary. November 16/22, $1,500. I worked 6 days. $1,400 in gross fare, $66 in tips, $17 in tolls. Lyft took a $297 commission, but they paid back power driver bonus $297. I did 50 hours in 2 minutes. I did 10 of those 50 hours in what's called peak time, and my acceptance rating was 97%. Week of December 7 on Uber. This Uber payout, $1,569. This is Uber, December 14, 69 hours, $2,114. Uber, December 21, $1,883, $67 in driver mode. Oh, I did happen to receive a $100 referral fee from a good friend out there. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get back. So $7,000. $7,000 a month at the 4-week period into the bank. What you make is not what you keep. What you keep is more important than what you make. Let's talk about that. This is a business. You get a 1099. You're self-employed. You get all the money. You're the owner. You have to do your own taxes. All right. So you got to set aside money for taxes. You got to, whatever money they're taking out, you're paying your own car, your own fuel, your own amenities, your own car washes. Okay. It's on you. So here's the boss. Sales and revenue. Bosses tend to look at a basic income statement or profit and loss statement. There's sales and revenue, they have their costs, profit before tax, less their tax, profit after tax. So instead of that $7,000, which was one of my best weeks ever, or months ever, let's use $6,000. Because typically on Lyft, I'll do pretty close to $1,500 if I work 50 hours. And my costs for running the business, car, insurance, car washes, amenities, oil changes, blah, 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 $1,000. So my profit before tax, $5,000. Over 1 year annual, that's $72,000 in sales and revenue. My costs are about $12,000, and my profit before tax is $60,000. This is a hypothetical tax situation. I deduct for mileage expense based on the IRS calculation, anywhere from 54 cents this year. Last year it was 57.5 cents. 2 years ago it was 56 cents. It's going to be about 26,000 if I maintain 4,000 miles driving per month. And then I have the standard deduction, personal deduction. Check with your tax advisor for your own personal situation. My taxable income will be $30,000, $72,000 in the bank, but I will be paying taxes on $30,000. I could be wrong. Double check with your CPA or bookkeeper, tax advisor. My taxes for the year should be close to $4,500 if I made $72,000. So I plug that back into that other statement. 55,000. About 55,000 is what I would make potentially if I really averaged out 6,000 a month, 1,500 a week. My 5 years profit and loss. You extend it out 5 years. $277,000. So over 5 years, that's $60,000 or $72,000 a year. That's $360,000. My costs over 5 years, $60,000. That includes my Prius, which is $26,000. I have a profit before tax, $300,000. My taxes, everything being equal, $4,500 a year, $22,000. And I will need for profit after tax anyway, $277,000. A lot of people talk about, oh, your battery's going to fall apart or your car is going to fall apart. People are looking at the trees and not seeing the forest. $277,000. My first Prius over that 5 years, and it should last 5 years, is covered in that $60,000. You know, all the naysayers, all the whiners, and all the crybabies. Can I buy another Prius out of that $207,000? Can I buy a couple tires? Can I change the oil a few times? Can I buy some Starburst for customers? Is it easy? No. Is it doable? Yes. Can you do what I do? Why not? If I could do it, why can't you? Now, this is San Francisco. So how much can you make? You should know the answer. It depends, right? Is Uber or Lyft driving for you? It depends, right? A lot of people can't stand the stress of driving. Maybe some people aren't cut out to be a business owner. They just need to get a job. They need an hourly paying job or a salary paying job. They need a big daddy boss to cover all their overhead. Can you make as much as I can? Well, it depends, right? Is it possible to make $1 million over 12 years? Well, you know, it's $72,000 or $84,000, $7,000 a month times 12 months over 12 years is $1 million, right? Doable, yes. Is it easy? No. Anyway, so please check with your tax advisor for your situation. I'm not a professional tax advisor, and all illustrations are hypothetical. $7,000. $7,000 over 4 weeks. Is that good? For some of you, it's good. For some of you, it's not good. Maybe you need to make more. Remember, San Francisco, our average rent out here now, $4,000. All right, peace, love. See you next time.